morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the last bit of chicken I've got left, so please come with me. So I got this bird. It's pretty much the same size that I used for the last meal prep, just under 1.5 kilo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop it up and I get the Instant Pot ready. So I already put the seal in. So what I normally do, when I wash this, I just I put it in the pot, so I don't actually place it back. So I have to make sure that everything is obviously sealed, otherwise the stain will escape. The Instant Pot also comes with this. We can actually make boiled eggs in the Instant Pot as well, and I think maybe potatoes. I haven't really done like baked potatoes. I made boiled potatoes. It's pretty much what you pop it on the bottom so nothing gets stuck to it. For the chicken I don't actually use this. We don't need this. Alright, so I got the chicken. So I'm just going to be using these prongs. I don't want to touch them. It's all been prepared. I cut it all up. So they go in the pot. You can take the skin off as well if you want, because obviously it's all going to be prepped for later. So I'll be just taking the skin off later, but it doesn't really matter. So pop it all in. As I said, it was a whole chicken and it just had to be used up. Okay, so next is going to be salt and pepper. Alright, so I got these little containers ages ago. You can actually repurpose, actually I'm not quite sure, it might be a repurposed one, this one. You know, when you get like a jar of spices, what you do is just like wash it out, take the sticker off. You can even write down, but I'm not quite sure because I got some plains, but it actually might have been parsley. And I use fine sea salt. I don't really tend to use table salt. I don't think it's particularly good for us. So a fair bit of salt. I do like using this as a seasoning, but to be honest, you can use any seasoning that you've got. I try to use basic seasoning, so nothing is too overpowering, because obviously this is going to be for various dishes, so you don't really want to make it very spicy, because while you may use spices for one dish, you may not particularly want the same spice for the other dish. Okay, and a bit of pepper as well. So what I do, make sure that you've got enough water in there. So I suggest maybe a couple of pints. It doesn't matter if it's a bit too watery. You don't want it dry, otherwise when it's dry then there's a chance that you may end up getting the burnt function with the Instant Pot. Okay, so as I said, seal is on. Okay, turn to the right, make sure the little knob is on seal. So this is the seal is on, and then go into pressure cook. And this is actually the setting left over from the pasta that I made for the meal prep. So make sure on high pressure, and I tend to do, oops, let me cancel it because it's just, okay, so it took too long. Okay, and then just put it up to half an hour. Alright, so we've got pressure cook, we've got high pressure, and we've got 30 minutes. The seal is on, and we heard a bleep, so it will have to go up to pressure. That will, I'm going to time it. I never normally time it, but roughly it will take about 5 minutes, depending on how much stuff you've got in it, because obviously if you've got a lot of things it will take a lot longer to go up to pressure. So yes, I'm going to time it and get back to you. So I will come back when the chicken is all done and we're going to continue from there. So, okay, so I'm back now. We just reached pressure. So when that silver knob is up, then it means that it's just gone on pressure. So it's all a pressurized container now, and you hear a bleep as well, and we can see the number. So it's 30, it starts counting back from there. It actually took 15 minutes to to reach pressure. I really underestimated 5 minutes, so it's 15 minutes, but it's a whole chicken, so obviously if you only have a few bits in there, it will have to be less than 15. But if in your head, if you obviously want to plan your time, then if you say, oh okay, let's say about 45 minutes or so, we are taking the pressure cooker. So I shall be back when it's all finished, and then you see how it's counting back. So when it reaches 0, it's important to stop the pressure, otherwise it's going to go into natural release, which can take a lot longer, will take a lot longer, and to be honest, it would overcook the things. That some recipes would ask for natural release, but I always open the valve when the time is up. So yes, let's have a look at the chicken when it's all finished. I had to release the pressure, and when the pressure is released, then the little bit goes down. So I'm going to be opening it. Be very, very careful because it's going to be extremely hot. So you can see it bubbling. So you don't actually need to use an internal thermometer, because literally you can see that the meat is falling apart. So I'm just going to take all of it out. A lot of bits and pieces in there. So this is our finished product. So the shredded chicken, so whole chicken been shredded. I removed the skin, well, most of it anyway. And what I did, I actually sieved through the juices, and it is actually like chicken soup. So my plan is gonna be, I'm gonna be making a bit of rice later on, and I'm going to be having it with a bit of rice, so just to bulk up the chicken soup. But you can make pasta. And the plan for the chicken is that we're going to be having some barbecue chicken burgers this weekend, because at the weekend we tend to have carbs, we are not that careful. So what I'm going to do, take a portion of the chicken, put some barbecue sauce on it, and then put it in the air fryer, and we tend to have it with coleslaw. And then the rest of the chicken, we are stay in the fridge. It can stay for a few days. I may turn it into a stir fry, but it's something that you can actually put in the freezer as well. So it's a really good idea to use up a whole chicken, and then if you don't know what you're going to do with it, just cook it and shred it and put it in the fridge. Obviously when it cools down, I'm going to put it in the fridge. So that's it really. So I just thought I'd share this with you in case you've got a spare chicken hanging around and you got a pressure cooker, or you can make this in the stove as well, but with the pressure cooker I believe it's quicker. So thank you very much for staying with me this morning, and I shall see you all next time. Have a good day, take care, thanks for watching, bye bye.